Dangerous Hurricane Michael continues to close in along the northern Gulf Coast. We do expect life-threatening and catastrophic storm surge flooding along with it. Now let's use these maps to show you how much water rise above normally dry ground you should prepare for. These maps made by the National Hurricane Center give us almost a block-by-block assessment of how much flooding to expect. For example, let's zoom in on Panama City Beach, a very popular area of the Florida coast. These areas in yellow, up to 6 feet of flooding above normally dry ground. This is going to flood businesses and homes, and it's not just going to be at the beaches, it's going to be inland as well. Now let's go down the beach farther to areas near, for example, Port St. Joe. This is a very vulnerable area of the Florida coastline to storm surge flooding. We do expect significant flooding there downtown as well, in areas in yellow and orange, up to 6 and even 9 feet of flooding above normally dry ground. So what does that look like? Well, let's show you. Imagine this. Imagine 3 feet of storm surge right here. Now, if this amount of water catches you by surprise, it's too late to evacuate. Cars are floating around and floating away. There's large objects in here that could knock things down with a battering ram-like force. Now, there's no way, again, to evacuate with this kind of storm surge. But we know there's going to be places with more than 3 feet. Imagine 6 feet of storm surge. Now, this completely floods out the first floors of homes and businesses, and the only way to escape that is to move to the higher floor of a building. Now, unfortunately, there are going to be places that get more than 6 feet of storm surge flooding. Imagine this, 9 feet and even beyond of flooding, of inundation. This is practically not survivable. So please follow the advice of your local officials when they ask you to evacuate. And if you have any questions about what evacuation zone you're in, if you need to go and or where you need to go to floridadisaster.org. And by all means, everybody, please stay safe.